The Genius Club with Prairie Pine. Chapter 3. Time. A little cat? Wow, it's so cute. The female colleague next to Alex stared at his sketch, utterly enchanted. She turned to him, confused. Alex, why didn't you submit such a great design to Lisa? Whoosh! In an instant, all eyes in the conference room turned toward them. The design team members, in particular, shot him desperate looks, as if begging for salvation, their relief at a potential solution plain to see. What? Let me see. Thump, thump, thump. Lisa strode over quickly, her expression fierce. But beneath that tough exterior she was panicking, using anger to cover up her unease. She was more nervous than anyone else in the room. Although Emma sat quietly in her chair, it was obvious to everyone she was extremely dissatisfied, fuming with anger. Slap. Dot. What? Lisa snatched Alex's draft paper in one swift move, her tense demeanor gradually softening as she studied it. Her breathing steadied, and the fiery rage seemingly died down. This of yours. Lisa scratched her head, smacked her lips, then admitted, This? I actually think it's pretty good. She quickly placed the paper in front of Emma. Director Emma, take a look. This is the mascot design Alex made for our new brand. As soon as the paper hit the table, everyone leaned forward in their chairs, craning their necks to get a better view. On the plain white A4 sheet, there was nothing extra, only a cartoon cat's head sketched with a few simple strokes. The lines were fresh and exquisite, perfectly capturing every nuance of expression and demeanor. Even though it was just a sketch drawn with a black pen, the cat's cuteness and vitality seemed to leap off the page, almost alive. Immediately, the room erupted in murmurs of praise. Whoa, Alex's cat head is amazing. It has this indescribable cuteness and sophistication, one colleague said. Another added, This is even cuter than Hello Kitty. Kitty's too ladylike, not to mention she doesn't have a mouth. Alex's cat feels more youthful and energetic. Young, feminine, age-defying, vibrant. This cat perfectly fits all our new brand's keywords, someone exclaimed. Why didn't you show this earlier, Alex? A senior designer chimed in. A good brand mascot needs to be simple for better recognition. Alex's cat is right up there with Hello Kitty, Mickey Mouse, and Doraemon. The cute, minimalist cat head won unanimous praise from the design team. Lisa, who'd had her heart in her throat this whole time, finally let out a long sigh of relief. She glanced nervously at Emma, waiting anxiously for her verdict. Emma, founder and current CEO of MX Cosmetics, had built the brand into a popular choice among young people in less than 2 years, after returning from studying abroad. Beautiful, elegant, capable, and talented, she was like a leading lady straight out of a modern urban novel. At that moment, she stared intently at the sketch, deep in thought. Everyone held their breath, the conference room so quiet you could hear a pin drop, as they waited for her to speak. Finally, Emma's furrowed brows relaxed. It's good, she said simply. All right, Director Emma. Ha ha ha, you see, we have real talent in the design team. With the crisis averted, Lisa couldn't stop praising Alex, her relief obvious. Alex is our team's secret weapon, our backbone, our anchor. She cleared her throat, trying to sound composed. For artistic geniuses like him, I always give complete creative freedom. Never interfere. Never pester. Alex, tell Director Emma how you came up with this cat design. What was your inspiration? Emma also looked up, her eyes filled with faint anticipation. I dreamed it, Alex spoke the truth, his tone matter-of-fact. Alex, sigh. Lisa let out a frustrated sigh, lamenting the wasted opportunity to shine. Really, such a perfect chance to impress the CEO, and this silly kid didn't know how to seize it. Many colleagues chuckled at Alex's bluntness. Bold of him to say that so casually. But Emma smiled and nodded in understanding. When you think deeply by day, dreams follow by night. Many great inventions and creations in history were born in dream. She cited examples. The chemist Mendeleev, after working for 3 days and nights straight, dreamed of the periodic table of elements. Einstein was inspired by a dream of skiing to ponder the effects of light speed, which later led to his theory of special relativity. That said, without prior effort and accumulation, dreams alone won't yield results. I'm sure Alex has been working tirelessly on this project. Clap, clap, clap. Someone started applauding, and soon the entire conference room erupted in thunderous applause for Alex. He felt a little embarrassed. He didn't really deserve all this praise, since the design had come so easily to him. However, once the applause died down, Emma picked up the sketch again, gazing at the cute cat head. A cat's head alone isn't enough. Whether it's for packaging, posters, or brand collaborations, we need a full body design, including limbs, clothing, shoes. These can be changed later, but we need an original version as a reference. She set the paper down and looked at Alex. Alex, could you please draw the cat's body and outfit as well? Her words made everyone realize they'd celebrated too soon. Right. A head alone wasn't enough. What would the cat's body look like? Its proportions? Pose? What would it wear? Everyone turned to Alex, eyes full of expectation. Meanwhile, Alex was taking a strategic sip of water to buy time. Uh-oh. He accidentally swallowed a mouthful of tea leaves. Panic flickered through him. He had no idea what the rest of the cat looked like, since Big Face Cat's mask had only shown the head. But this didn't faze him for long. Whoever tied the bell must untie it. He'd just have to go back to the dream, find Big Face Cat again, and ask about the mask's origin. No problem. Alex set down his cup confidently. The complete design is at home. I'll bring it tomorrow. That night, after washing up, Alex checked the clock. 1 p.m. From yesterday's dream, he'd pieced together the full story. It all started with Big Face Cat and a female code expert agreeing to rob a bank together. They didn't know each other, so they'd set a meeting signal. The one wearing the cat mask was Big Face Cat, and the one wearing the Ultraman mask was the code expert. Yesterday, Alex had casually picked up an Ultraman mask and put it on, so Big Face Cat had mistaken him for the code expert and dragged him along on the heist. So, today, if I do the same, put on the Ultraman mask, Big Face Cat will definitely show up again. Alex muttered to himself. He closed the window tightly, having learned his lesson from the cold winter wind last night. Tonight, he needed an extra blanket. He set his alarm, placed his phone on the nightstand, and turned off the light. Time to sleep, he said, settling under the covers. Whoosh! A warm summer breeze brushed past, carrying the fresh scent of tender green leaves. Alex opened his eyes to find himself in a brightly lit square where children chased each other around, laughing loudly. Catch me if you can, one child shouted. Take this, Ultraman slide kick, another yelled. The square was filled with lively cries. I want rock sugar hawthorns. Wah, I don't want to go home. I want to play more. Mommy, I want to ride the bike. Alex looked up at the electronic billboard in the center of the square. The time displayed in the top right corner read, August 28th, 2000, 624, 21, 37, teen. The numbers ticked forward slowly, 21, 37, 18, 21, 37, 19, 21, 37, 20 each second, passing steadily as he stood in the familiar dream world.